Leos, I'm Christy, you're watching Tiny Turtle Tarot, and this is your reading for the week ahead. As always, if anything I say resonates or you feel it will in the future, please let me know by liking and subscribing. Let's go with your reading. What's happening for the beautiful Leos this week? Firstly, you have the Page of Pentacles. A new opportunity, a new job, a new chance, a new path. Like, I don't know why I'm getting a new path will be lighted up in front of you, or lit up in front of you, or shown to you. Two of Cups, the King of Wands, and the Six of Wands. So as always, I'll talk you through these cards first and then clarify and get more out of them. Page of Pentacles, like I said, new opportunity. That's, to put it simply, it's up to you what you do with it, whether you take it, but there is an opportunity being shown to you that you probably want to take. And you also, with the Page of Pentacles, it's something you're very gifted at. There's a talent there, there's a skill there, there's something you've acquired already. You've got some type of foundation ready for this opportunity that comes your way, which is probably why you'll want to take it, because you're very well conditioned for it. Conditioned might not be the word, but you have the foundation ready that this is like, oh cool, easy, like it's a no-brainer, whatever this opportunity is coming in. Two of Cups, soulmate, lover. There's something about your relationship will be very prominent this week, and if you're single, then you may just find yourself coming into a relationship this week, meeting someone new. I don't know why I'm getting rom-com energy, and I'm not just saying that, like there's this weird energy or chemistry between you and someone that is, it's beyond normal, of like, you may really banter or mesh well or communicate on a different wavelength or better than most people do, if that makes sense. You kind of get each other, but if you were to look around at other couples, you'd be like, they don't get each other how we get each other. Like, I don't know, there's something around that, especially with that, of like, you just kind of feel a bit like you and this person are your own little island. You're your own little, I don't know if that's even focusing, but you and someone else just seem, I don't know if you've ever done that thing where you're talking to someone or just around someone and you just go through like a portal with them, if that makes sense. Like you're talking to them and it doesn't really matter what's around you. You're so busy talking to them that everyone else goes away because you're just so enthralled by the conversation or by this person that everything else disappears. And that's this is this person. Whether you've met them, whether you're meeting them, whether you're with them, there's very much you and this person are going to be in your own little world this week, or falling into your own little world of just you and each other and trying to understand each other better and better and better and better. Instead of, I hope that makes sense, because a lot of people, it's almost like they forget in relationships maybe to put the other person in front of them to try to understand them. Instead, they want to be understood, if that makes sense. You and this person, however, put the other person and trying to understand them at the top of your list. It's your priority. King of Wands is kind of interesting to be here because I'm trying to figure out if it's you or if it's someone else. I kind of feel like it's you, Leo. You're this King of Wands, man or woman, doesn't matter. You're very, you're in this energy of being bold and courageous, and King of Wands is very attractive, very, I don't know, there's something about your energy where people are very entertained by you. And sometimes the King of Wands can be a bit of an actor or an actress of putting on a show, of trying to entertain, and you might not really see, people might not really see what you're going through, what's going on beneath the surface. But either way, like, you're lifting up other people's spirits. I feel, honestly, it's like you want people to be having fun, enjoying themselves, entertained, laughing, dancing as often as they can be. And it's like you're trying to be the life of the party, pretty much. Even if you're not at a party, you're still trying to make people more, I don't know, you're bringing up the energy. Six of Wands, with all that, there's something with Six of Wands, I'm getting this strange energy with this. You may find yourself feeling very victorious towards the end of the week, feeling very excited, feeling on top of the world, of having succeeded in some way. There's something you're succeeding at this week. However, sometimes when you're at the top of your game, there is this weird energy of, there could be one person in particular, or it could be multiple. It tries to like wedge or knock that down a little bit, if that makes sense. And so just remember that if you're sharing an accomplishment with others, before you share that accomplishment, try to be excited and really feel the excitement and joy and pat yourself on the back and be, honestly, is it Kanye or is it Snoop? Weird way to go. But if you know that when they accepted the award, I can't remember, I think it was Snoop Dogg, and he goes, I want to thank me. I want to thank me for working. I want to thank me for, I can't remember the speech, but he thanks himself in his speech. I think there's something where you really need to thank yourself and be grateful for yourself for putting in the work. Whatever this is you're achieving, succeeding at, thank yourself first. If you feel the need to tell others, which you probably are going to do because you're excited, just remember to thank yourself first and feel excited for yourself first. And that way, no matter who tries to knock you down, even slightly, it could be even like something kind of sweet and sour at the same time, right? Where they're trying to say something and make it look nice, but it's also like, there's something where it's at risk of knocking you off this really high energy you're on. Don't let it, basically. You've been pre-warned. Just feel good for yourself. It's icing on the cake if others are like excited for you, but I think most people are going to be. But there's just like this little tiny, and sometimes it's easier to pay attention to the one person that isn't excited for you than the 99 people that are. So just protect yourself from caring. A lot of you don't care, but you still do. It could wind you up a little bit. Clarify the Page of Pentacles for Leo. You have the Eight of Cups. Eight of Cups is walking away from what and who no longer serves you, resonates with you, feels like you. With the Page of Pentacles, seems like you have a new job offer, a new opportunity in work that's going to lead to you having to take a step back or move at a distance from where you currently are. Like there's some type of distance travel, or you're going to have to travel to this, or there's something though that's going to require you letting go maybe of a few relationships, connections, situations. Basically, it could be just like your routines and everything like that might have to change and go away, and it's honestly feeling like a good thing. It feels like you need this change up. Clarify the Two of Cups. You have the King of Cups. Beautiful. King of Cups is my favorite king. So King of Cups with the Two of Cups. Somebody very emotionally aware, right? With the Two of Cups of you and someone else trying to understand each other and really prioritizing each other. Someone's very aware of your emotions, maybe more than they let on. I think I'm looking here and there's just a lack of swords. There's a lack of communication between you and someone if you are in a relationship, but there's still a lot of feelings and a lot of passion, a lot of excitement, a lot of feelings without a lot of communication. You can see how that would be a problem because it's just all these emotions whirring around, and then like both you and this person are like, and you're choking and you're not able to actually communicate that you are on the same wavelength and you do want the same things and you do feel the same way. I think there's something here about just being with one another, like just sitting with someone. If you're in a relationship and there's been no communication, it's like, well, let's just be here. Let's just show up for each other. If we can't communicate, let's just show it in actions that we can be there for one another. Clarify the King of Wands, Six of Cups. It's very interesting also because I said that you and this person were going through like a portal, and you know there's people that you can kind of talk to anything and everything, and you're on this wavelength and other people. So it seems like you used to be able to kind of communicate, and that you used to, or you have phases where you do, and then when it comes to the deeper stuff and the emotions, you're both kind of blocked off, or you're both, honestly, it's like you're both too cool for the emotions or something. Six of Cups, returning to a more like childlike, your inner child gets to play more with the King of Wands, of me saying you're entertaining people. Some of you might be entertaining people for your career. Like you could be actors or actresses, or there's something coming in where you are, if it's not that, it's something where you may show up in some way and you are the life of the party. You entertain for some way, somehow. that is what you do, or that's what you're going to do. Could be a side hustle where you're like, well, I don't know what this is. And it even says pleasure, like you're going to do this for pleasure, but it's going to be very, very fun for you. There's some type of acting or drama, or you could join some type of theatre group. I don't know. There's something though, and it lets your inner child out. Maybe you did this when you were younger and you're going to return to it. Clarify the Six of Wands. You have the Three of Wands, expecting. Three of Wands is like knowing something's going to happen. You don't really know. It's not if, it's when, if that makes sense. You don't know how, but you know it's going to happen. You don't know when, you don't know many of the details, but you just feel it's about to happen, you know it's about to happen, and that's success, that's victory. You don't know how, you don't know when, but you know you're going to succeed at what you're setting out to do. I feel like there's this huge level of belief in yourself this week coming through, and it's a really nice breath of fresh air from the other signs that I had to tell, believe in yourself more. You're believing in yourself this week. You're really believing in yourself and really trusting in your own abilities and really knowing that you've got what it takes to succeed, and then you're succeeding because of that. Because you can kind of visualize yourself and see yourself doing well and succeeding, it then just happens because you know it's possible, because you know you're capable. You know you're more than capable. You're succeeding beyond, and like you're succeeding beyond people's expectations, but also easier than what others have succeeded before you, if that makes sense. Like you've put in the hard work and you will continue, but it's coming naturally. The hard work for you, you've already built up muscles and grit to be able to do the hard work like it's nothing. Either way, so this week's going to be very good. You are succeeding. You are succeeding, maybe in multiple areas, love and career, but also try to communicate. There is no swords here. Maybe there isn't, I'm missing it. I don't see any swords right now. Try to speak. Try to write down what you want to say. Try to communicate, even if you cry, who cares? Just say it. Say what you want to say. Record it. Make a voice message. Make a video. And then, I don't know, there's just a lack of communication for you, or maybe you don't want to speak. And if you don't want to speak, then don't speak. But if you want to speak, but you want to be understood, practice it. Figure it out. Write it down. Usually when you write things down, they actually flow out and you suddenly understand exactly what it is that you wanted to say. But you just have to have the courage to pick up a pen and paper and go, I don't know what I'm going to say, and write anyway, and it will flow out. Just trust the process. I'm going to wrap your reading up here. Thank you so much for watching. If anything I said resonated or you feel it will in the future, please let me know by liking and subscribing, and I'll see you next Tuesday for Tiny Tall Tarot Tuesdays.